Virgo, how's it going? It is 3:50 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully all is well. It is Libra season, October 18th, moon frequency, right? So this is what we got coming through for the Virgos. However, I will tell you the passion is for the Virgos right now are feeling more centered. I feel like a lot of us have been doing the necessary work that is required of us on a day-to-day and nightly basis, and which is benefiting our vision, our sight, and our accuracy within our vision and our compassion, right? And what is of value, what is of quality, right, versus not. Okay, even in family dynamics, even family members are seeing the value, and that, not just that. And for me also, like I could resonate with this is family may had parted ways, or something like that, had parted ways, and now they're discovering themselves. So like, be patient with them. Don't be so like overly judgmental for them, because everyone's on their own journey, right? Spiritual acknowledgement, all that, right? And yes, it sucks when the families are to be there to support no matter what, the ups and downs, right? Be tighter than and thicker than thieves, right, so to speak. And but sometimes it's not like that always, you know. So keep that out of mind. Let them go through their journey, just as you're going through your journey in however situation or fashion you are, right? And see the highest points of your experience, right? So that's that. And Virgo is your thing is new cycles with your drive, because I'm also like utilizing some semi runes, right? I work with runes too. I was introduced to runes when I was a kid. However, I have not purchased my own personally. So yeah, but I still work with energies in that fashion. Mind you, my family don't even, they never accepted me for me, right? So therefore, I never opened up farther more of what I'm interested in, right? And my views, because they didn't accept what I was already sharing with them. How could they accept me and all my other interests, you know? And my skills and crafts, right? And values at extended version of me, you know. So that's how that goes. It's like, be mindful of the healing that you are bringing forward to everyone, because not everyone is deserving. And see the bigger picture. They should see the bigger picture. Others should see the bigger picture. Others are seeing the bigger picture of the Virgo now. The Virgo in their life that isn't so much in their life. You know, I feel like it may even be like a Virgo daughter, a Virgo son, a Virgo, like, you know, a Virgo parent and daughter, like separation, distancing, however, wherever placement you're at, right? Sun, moon, rising, anything like that. So that's what's coming through. Or it could even be like a niece or a grandbaby, right? So being mindful, like, see the bigger picture. Don't get caught up in the sauce, right? Or lost in the sauce, caught up in the world is obligations or life, or it seems like life obligations to us. Take time apart, Virgo. And cross watchers, make your dreams real is coming through. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Giraffe spirit, is it's a connection to the divine also, Virgo. I feel like if you had over questioned before someone's motives or someone's intent, like, yeah, it's motives, that's overall motives of you, or you question their motives, period, then it's like you're gaining the acknowledgement, or you had some dreams, right, to confirm like there's more taking play, right? There's more to it. It's a lot involved, right? Like a web is a lot involved with the web, but with the giraffe spirit, it's a higher level of consciousness and connection, channel connection to the divine, right? Your ancestors. So keeping that of the mind. It's like this is a slow yet fast process. Like, if it may seem fast, or slow even, but it's fast. If that makes sense. Like, it's to feel like when we're young and we're like, oh, we can't wait to be old enough, like an adult, right, to do this or that, and then we're that age, it's like it's not even like that. I mean, we have the like that we're approved as far as like the age range goes, but then like every other factor, it's not as we like expect it to be, as it should be, right? Easily, effortlessly. Okay, but that's that kind of feel. It's like fast but not. Okay, so yeah, let's see what other for Virgo. Highest good for Virgo. Okay, highest good. Okay. We have here open to infinite possibilities. That's regarding your love life, Virgo. Opening yourself up to infinite possibilities. What do we got here? Embrace the in-between. So also the light and dark. So it's like others are on their spiritual journey, as we all are, right? But it's like everyone's at their a different stage, right? And we are affecting each other however we are, right? Ultimately, it's supposed to be for the highest level of elevation, right? However, sometimes life stings, right? Be spirit, but at the same time, we are to like take in everything as a value, right? So where I'm getting at is like me. I understood at a young age, light and dark is evident, right? It's present, right? And I would question though why? Why is there so much like bad going on in the world? And it's very mundane to not question why all this good's going on, right? It's like, oh, like the good is allowed, right? We don't really question that, we embrace that, right? But when there's all so much bad going on, we're like, why this, why that, why that? We want to understand it in the depths, right? And when all the good's going on, why, like, no one's really questioning that. And that was my thing. I had a question for that when I was young. Why is all this and that, right? And why I didn't really question. Well, I noticed that there really wasn't a question for the good. However, not everything is good, right? Or it's not stemmed off of good. It may seem good, doesn't mean it is. We have here clear the clutter. Hold up, I'm about to turn this AC on. It's hot. Clear the clutter. Oh, and my incense going out. Hold up, Virgo. Clear the clutter. So that's that there. And I was like, I'm about to light my incense. I was, questioning and entering into my thoughts on a deep level of consciousness, right? And because I was just paying more attention to all that's going on around me, on news reports, even, right? Now, the abundant universe will provide, know that, Virgo. And it's like, I was often being closed off to, like parents were closed off because they didn't have that information. They themselves, they never went to go look into that, right? Or ask those kind of questions. It was so far-fetched for them, a lot of questions. And it was like always, oh, mija, go play. Like, don't worry, mija, don't worry, go play. They were necessary questions, right? Every question is necessary, right? So my thing was to comprehend the light, comprehend the dark, because if I could comprehend and not just that mind light, comprehend my dark. If I could comprehend the light and dark, then I know how I could be my best self, right? We're working with either or of energies, right? Like the yin and the yang, the shadow, right? And the light of self. And not just that, but if I could comprehend that, I could comprehend, how I work and live in life, right? And protect myself and et cetera, right? Okay, for the highest good for Virgos. Highest good for Virgos. Let's see. And I feel like you are too, Virgo. You are too, or you have also went through this. It's Virgo. It's like to not be closed off to love, right? And I felt like I said that very slow. To love. Don't be closed off to love. Let me see. Hold up. That was a lot coming through. That was way too much. Maybe that's how you feel about love. Like, it's not, but I feel like at some point, it may seem, or cross watchers. Okay. It's like, even you can't, in order to comprehend love, like at its deepest forms and highest peaks, to understand the light and dark, right? Honorably. Because light could be mismanaged, misused, right? Mishandled. And so can dark. And people underestimate light. Like something may look like, I could have a shiny ring. It's light, right? It's very light. It's alluring, right? And I could be trying to give it to someone, but not knowing it was stolen. Like would say, for example, it was stolen. They didn't even know. But that light, shiny ring looked good, right? and it was free. I was giving it away, you know, as an example. You know, and I had to learn that, and I was like comprehending that at a young age, how that goes. Same as not everything in life is free. Right? It comes with a cost. In some form or fashion. Don't get me wrong, there are honorable individuals out there working honorably in the light, working honorably in the dark, right? Energies, aspects, you know. Oh, it's a lot. I'm just going to take them. We have look to the stars coming through. Create art. Yeah, you're very artistic, and it's like, don't allow distractions to take you, like prevent you from getting, like you're being in that energy, right? Journal, you're a beautiful writer. There's a beautiful writer going on. Like, pay attention to your writings, your thoughts, your emotions. It's all valid. Burning bowl ritual, releasing anything that feels like it's like a obstacle, removing the obstacles, even if that's a thought, habits, patterns, right, or company. Okay, some self-sabotage is coming through, like cancel out any self-sabotaging. And I feel like ask even, reveal to me what is self-sabotaging, because I may not even see it as self-sabotaging, however it may be, you know. So that's what's coming through for some of the Virgos, a lot of the Virgos. Here we have write a gratitude list coming through, and read. So also what's coming through is there's a way of communicating and voicing yourself when you're communicating, and it's like where it's in a good sense. It's like if I make a paragraph complaining, it's like making like an article, right? A claim, complaining of something, and I'm pointing out all the negatives of it, right? Which is good. I mean, it's necessary to be able to know, but at the same, well, I want to say it's not good, but it's necessary to be able to know, right, the bad. But it's like shine the light on the good, and it's like the bad is the opposite of, and that's gonna be more of the no. Like when the good is, there's light on the good when you know what the bad is. It's coming through. It's like focus more on the good, the light, even in expression, verbal expression, written expression, right? Okay, body language expression even. We have here, be still, clean your energetic field, clear your energetic field, clean it, right? Clear your throat chakra, clear B, right? Be still, and alone time. Yeah, take some time out, Virgo. Take some time out for self. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Movement. See the big picture. See the big picture. There's movement needs to be. There needs to be a shift in energy. If you're relocating, like get yourself preparated, right? Have that savings, create that savings. Be certain. Do your research. Okay. Clear out any like tension in your body, right? Hot tub. Yeah, I just burped. Excuse me. Well, clear B. I'll say clear B. Hot tub, massages. Yeah, maybe going to get a professional massage as a masseuse, like something like a masseuse, right? Chiropractor, or even for some. We have the future. The future, there's movement in the future for the Virgos. See the big picture of the past, the current, and the future to be. New beginnings and liberation is now. New beginnings and liberation. Thank you, highest good for, okay. Liberation came out again. Yeah, we have communication. Communication is good. Communication is always good, even if it seems not good. It's like necessary, because we don't want to be voidant, right, of our dark either, right? Like the negative. It needs to be able to know, definitely. But it's like a way about that. It's like practice in how you express that negative. Be very, like, it's vital, right? Because, yeah, we need to be in tune with our light and dark. We have liberation and ambition coming through. So regarding the romantic relationship, it's gonna be, there's liberation. Nourishing your temple has been of benefit. Sacral chakras cleansing and supporting is of benefit, but solar plexus chakra is what I was intending to say. But someone may just be more, I feel like someone's more gravitated to the sacral right now. It's like oh yeah, that was coming through ovulation. It was like so like a Virgo's ovulating highly, or it's like the masculines are like gravitated to the Virgos, because I mean Virgo masculine are gravitated to a woman who's like potent right now. So be mindful of that, fellas. You like be open to infinite possibilities. Even opposite, it's coming through opposites attract. I don't condone in that, because if you're not compatible, like how the fuck is it gonna work? Like that's gonna be like excessive like investment, right? Like to each their own. But yeah, that's that's what's coming through. Okay, we have home and alliance. Home and alliance that's showing through. Okay, and ovulation is in medical terms it's mostly used. However, what used to be used in other terminology is regarding phases, right? Functions, cycles. So FYI, I just had to say that. Someone needed to hear that. Okay, for Virgos, we have here harness mystic powers. Virgos, you may want to get a cat, a black cat, or tend to your cat if you have a cat, right? We have dove spirit. Where are all the doves? I was coming through. Where are all the doves? I have not been seeing the doves. Learn from spiritual experiences. I have not seen doves in years. I have not seen any doves in years. So it's like noticing the differences, the change, what is missing, noticing the missing link, noticing what's missing in communication, right? And energy and exchange, right? Everything is to be a fair exchange, right? Noticing, okay? We have mountain, stand your ground, Virgo. In communication, I feel like someone tries to trigger, right? I feel like because it's like they know how they are to communicate to you, yet they don't, and if at all. Okay, we have here trader, energy exchange to create abundance. Exchange energy to create abundance. And sage ancestor coming through. Be devoted and committed, Virgo, to your course. And we have sun showing through. Enjoy success and happiness. Crossing energies, unleash the wild within, Virgo. Unleash the wild within. Yeah, and it's like paying attention to your wild side. Like it's like that keeps coming through. Pay attention to your wild side. Pay attention to like your growth, the shift in your phases and your womanhood for the women, right? And the fellas, like it's like because we require to be invested in equally, right? Don't overgive. Don't allow yourself to be undergiving, right? Okay, it's like fair. Be fair, even to like your family, children, parents. Okay, here we have Empress coming through in the center energy that wants to stay out. Was like on the bottom of the deck, right? And we have here the High Priestess showing through. Yeah, being centered, focus on your health, your heart, your emotional state, your passion, your phases, right? Your growth, how you being watered, Virgo. You know, if you're not being watered as you need to be, meaning if you're in a relationship and it's not compatible because you're not being watered, you need to voice yourself on that, how you deserve to be watered, or you're required to be watered, right? How you required to be like pampered, tend to. And if that's not a go, like if it's not heard, right, then you're gonna have to decide what are you gonna do from that point. Continue forward in that dynamic, or move on elsewhere solo, or you know, take up the next best option for you, depending on what you require, right? Okay, Virgo, masculine too. Here we have the Virgo and Leo energy in your air element. Thoughts are very controlled. Very controlled. I feel like there's a lot of training going on. And for others of you, you're going to be asked to be doing a lot of training. You're going to be receiving an offer Yeah, exchange energy to create abundance. So you're gonna be receiving an offer to teach, but it's like you're gonna be required to take a course just to like be certified. Okay, that's what's coming through. Standing your ground in communication. It's for like because so others are inquiring your abilities, right? Harness mystic powers, be devoted and committed. And it's gonna like you're gonna have to harness yourself, you know, per like it's kind of like gather yourself, meaning harness yourself, right? Gather yourself is 411, yeah. Gather yourself for this job transition, this movement, right? Your future calls, your future awaits you. Okay, here we have the adjustment in your fire element. We have here the Seven of Pentacles in your water element. We have in your earth element the devil energy, which you see this egg and there's this right these children here. We have these children, but well there's like all kinds of different forms, right? You see that? This was so when before I was gonna get into this, I wasn't gonna get into this deck actually, but I was shown this image in my mind's eye. So then I went and grabbed the deck and got into the energy, right? And then here it comes out, lo and behold, and hi to the earth element position for Virgo, right? Here we have the Two of Pentacles in their opportunity position, a juggle, a way of juggling, a way it's like a style, a lifestyle. It's like you're a fad, like, you know what I'm saying? Someone sees you as a fad, like this is like, you know, the trend. This is like they're the trend. That I don't know. That's what's being said. Like, I don't know. Well, anyways, here we have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands movement. So this is a kind of like a dual energy for some. It's like an interest, wants like a romantic interest of yours is going to offer you to work with them, or for others of you, it's like if you're not romantically involved, it's like an interest is going to ask you to collaborate with them, but it requires like traveling, or it's like or changing jobs, right? Obviously that's the feel. Like it could even be remotely, but for some, okay, in the water element, here we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like a built up, it's like gradual, like I gradually show. It's like where you're opening up to others and like, oh, finally I'm getting to know them. That's what I feel like someone's like that. Like, you know, like at first it was like more like on the surface. Now they feel like they're getting to know you, the root to you. But they feel like there's much dark around. Or you may even feel like that. There's a lot of dark around, but I'm having to like use my light. That's even beneficial, Virgo. Yeah, it's 4:13, excuse me. Use your light to like clear out the darkness that's trying like to consume around, right? Use your light as it's like that, like activate your light. But it's like a specific way, because it's like bugs will even attract to light, right? And then you know, like that. Well, that's what they get, right? Or, in a sense, not in real life. I love insects, but you know. Okay, but yeah, you get the point. Let's see, Virgo in the obstacle position. Here we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's like a way of allowing others to work with you. Has been an obstacle. We have the heightened goodness. Here is the Hangman, taking time out for yourself to regroup. Yeah, focusing on the communication, the investment, and your direction. Don't be distracted by like outside involvement from you, right? Like if you're not actively involved, you really can't. You don't have a say, right? Just like you wouldn't be recognized and appreciated because you're not involved, right? It's like you could do for others, but then it's like, will they even recognize you? Do they even appreciate you? Something like that. It's like only if you're recognized, appreciated, and compensated for your investment do you truly involve yourself, right? Of course, you could do as you will, right? Invest as you will, but that's what's coming through. So take that however you will. Okay? High is good. That's way too many. Gosh. We have here the Queen of Wands showing through in the Two of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight of Swords, a Tower. Any form of limitation, it's like you shook that. You like you being you, or it is making the shift, like the dimension shift, right? Your fate, your timeline shift, right? The world around you shift, right? That's the energy coming through here. You doing you is making a shift, right? Mindful of consumption, mindful of expression. We have here the Four of Cups. Mindful of what you allow, who you allow in your home, how you allow to be connected to. I feel like mindful of how you're even being connected to. Do you realize what others are involved with, and then they're connecting to you? So that's also necessary to be able to know of. Like you could be like, for example, when I'm doing readings, I'm impacted by the energies that come through, right? Even when I do a private reading. So it's like I'm picking up on the others' energies even, which is not always good. And it's like it's not intentional, like to pick up on energies like that. It's just like, well, you're obviously getting a reading for this. You know what I'm saying? This person, or just a general reading. So you're going to pick up on those energies. So mindful of that. Mindful of that. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Ambition. There's definitely a drive. I feel like others are feeling inspired by the Virgos right now, even if they didn't once like approve of you. That's what's coming through, Virgo. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Okay, yeah, and so now there's like time to connect, to work with one another. And I feel like at the same time, Virgos, you were going through some it's like a trial, some kind of experience, right? A moment in your life, a phase, right? You were ready to connect with these individuals that are coming through. However, at the same time, you had to go through that phase, right? And not everyone could understand that phase, right? Some may have seen it as challenging, or you as challenging, or challenging to connect to you. It's like, be open to connect, Virgo. Like, don't close off to them completely just because they were closed off to you through your phase you were going through, right? It's like Virgo hermit. Even if like, it's like if you went through a phase, like you put yourself in hermit mode and shut off to everyone, like didn't allow no one to talk to you, come around you, or like, that's okay. Others will respect that, right? But it's just the same. In the same respect, you would, when you're ready to get back in action and communicate and collaborate with others, like you would expect them to accept you, right? So you should do the same in return, or it's like it should be mutual. So just know that, even if they were going through that same phase, right? Like don't, and like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. Honor inner. Okay, Virgo. Okay, for this obstacle position, the Lovers. Hold on. Oh, I said this obstacle, but I'm looking at this earth element, the devil, and this came through. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you were able to see that through my lens, the light in my lens, but the Lovers came through, and I looked right at that. So, it's a way of connecting, Virgo. It's a way of connecting. Like I was saying, open up. It's a way that you connect, or you allow others even to connect to you, Virgo. It's like gradual. It's not gradual. Okay, we'll see. What other? I feel like it's nothing more. I don't want to talk much about that. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, which is good energy, fire energy. The Knight of Pentacles, also gonna say King of Pentacles, to the Ten of Swords, right? I was gonna say King of Pentacles, but it's Knight. It's moved, like perhaps you moved out of a king position, took action, right? Well, yeah, that makes sense. Took action out of the passion that you were accepting, right, or allowing. from this significant other or others, like family. It's like all involved. Like you took action to not allow that. This is where like, well, you don't even know me, and you haven't allowed me to open up to you. So therefore, that's why you don't know me. You didn't give me even the space to open up even. So that was emotionally disturbing, and I had to take action, come out of my King of Pentacles element and get into my Knight of Pentacles element. Take action to end that behavior, to put a stop to that. And it's like the way about it was great though. It was like you acted greatly in that, Virgo. Yeah, it was more than expected. Ooh, yeah, it was like very fiery, very like stop. Like it's as if someone called their power and then acted on this, and it was more than expected, unintentionally to come out in a fashion, but did. That's the feel, which was the obstacle, or created more of an obstacle. So mindful, Virgo, to like be in your best approach within any approach, right? Okay, the opportunity position for Virgo, and then I'll get this earth element. Clear B, excuse me. Could I be? Okay, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have here the 9 of Wands. The Hermit, your energy, Virgo, on the opportunity. The opportunity is to see the limitations created or the limitations felt, to look deeper into the defensiveness or the of what you're feeling even. We're looking deeper to, yeah, what's going on under the surface, Virgo. You keep so much to yourself. How it's like how could anyone know if you keep so much to yourself? Okay, we have the universe. There was an end to limitation. There was an end to some form of limitation or intent to limit your future. There was an end to that. Someone intended to end your future, your success, Virgo, but you stood your ground. Yeah, and you're harnessing your powers, your mystic powers. Your mystic powers is overpowering the intent of the oppressor, the ops, right? That's the feel. That's what's coming through, Virgo. Yeah. It's like head on. Energy versus energy. Truth versus... It's like, you know, when two people claim to have the truth. That's that feel. But the truth, like, it's like, this is your truth, this is her truth, and this is the truth, right? The truth of it all will like, set everyone accurate, right? We have the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Turning in your favor, Virgo. Your Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. You know, as long as you're doing everything you need to do accurately, Virgo. Taking action. Emperor energy. Aries energy, right? Being in tune, in touch. Look what I have here. We have the Emperor showing through. And we have the Ace of Cups showing through. Action. And then I seen this one showing through. And just briefly, I just seen this Death energy showing through, which is a water element. All three water elements, right? And then we have Swords behind that with 10 of Cups. So there's communications like coming in. Be open to communication, Virgo. It's healing. It's healing. It's like at the same time, it's excitement. It's exciting. So like the energies are high. So that may it's like a vaulting energy. There's a vaulting energy going on. Energies are high, but the communication wants to be expressed, right? They want to bring in like this apology, yeah, and they want to become one with you. This communicator, whoever this communicator is, right, is regarding your emotional state and their emotional state. Okay, Virgo. For this Devil energy in the Earth element. Ooh, this video is going. Virgo. Yeah. Virgo, red is going to be of benefit for you. Red and orange. Virgos, for the Virgos. Okay, you heard that. Okay. Oh, but this one flipped over. These didn't show. This one flipped over. So there. Oh, interesting. A lot flipped over. We have this death energy showing through again, and this Three of Swords. So there's an end to this death. There's an end to the sabotage. There's an end to the attacks. Right? Yeah. Someone was trying to tap into your mystical energies, your magic, your gifts, your abilities. Yeah, they were definitely trying to tap into your abilities and your emotional state, and they were really causing more harm than good. But there's an end to that where others are causing more harm than good. It's like when you have family. This was coming through. It's like you have family and they know someone has for example, they grew up in poverty, right? But their family member is a banker, right? And then they're getting all these promotions, right? And their family just taking. You know what movie's coming to mind is that boxer movie, that chick, the boxer, Baby. So I think it's called Baby. She's a boxer, right? And then her family is are all in poverty, and the mother was mad that she was getting promotion and bought her a house. The mom was mad that she bought her a house, and she was like, "You're gonna make me lose the welfare check." She said, she some weird shit, right? In the movie, the boxer movie with she was called Baby, I believe. But yeah, it's like that kind of energy. It was everyone was trying to keep a certain way about you, Virgo, attached to you in certain ways that were causing more harm than good, right? They're like your abilities, your healing abilities, right? Your insight, and it was actually limiting. And they knew you were insightful. It's not that they didn't know that. They knew you were insightful. However, they denied that way you would just stay. They wanted to keep you there, Virgo. It's like to keep you limited, right? To keep you more in your thought. Because if they denied, if it's as if they could doubt you, make you doubt, even though you knew, then that's how they could keep you longer in poverty. That's the feel, Virgo. Someone in a lack, right? In a lack. Someone tried to keep a lack. But there's an end to that sabotaging, family sabotaging, or community sabotaging. There's an end to that, and then we have all this showing through. So yeah, so those popped through, and then this one popped through, right? There's a refinement going on. A refinement. We have, and that could even be with the ex. Like they doubted you or intentionally were doubting you, right? There was manipulation, abuse, mental abuse, and verbal, physical abuse. That was that energy. Someone was trying to abuse you to keep you in a certain state. Yeah, I almost bit my tongue. A state of mind, a state of emotion, or in that stagnant energy, right? Keep you in a lesser energy, in their energy. Because when we're connecting to others, we become them, right? It's those you connected, those that you are involved with, you become, right? That's you are what you eat. That's the feel. So they wanted to keep you in their state. They seen your state, your ability, and it was you were helping them more, and so they were trying to keep that because they couldn't come to that. They noticed you were giving that there to them, right? You were improving them, supporting them. It wasn't the other way. Okay, we have here's the duality. The Princess of Pentacles coming through. You're yin and yang. So Virgo, you're the 6th house, yin and yang, and psyche, right? You are in rule of the psyche. Pisces is conscious and subconscious, but Virgo is the psyche. So Pisces don't have no power on Virgo in that sense, right? You know what I'm saying, in that sense. So depending on whatever it is, so some try to, it's because what are family? They're known as the fish, right? Pisces energy. So it's they don't have the power over you. You have no power over me, right? My psyche is greater. My beliefs are greater. My support is greater, That's the feel. Okay, and that's the truth, not just the feel. That's the truth. Emperor, your action is greater. Your power is greater. Your worth, your willpower is greater, right, Virgo? 9 of Cups. Flourishing, flowing. I was going to say flowing and flourish at the same time. So it's your flow comes to you, Virgo. So all your good deeds return to you. I feel retrieval, I accept all my good deeds to return to me. how many ever fold, right? Yeah, I just had another burp for that. So call all your dharma to come to you, right? Call your karma or your dharma. Yeah, I mean, your karma is your dharma is your good karma. So, you know, some don't know about the difference of that, the dharma and the karma, but the dharma is the good of the karma, right? All right, Virgos, that's what I have there for you. Take care. Peace be. It's a long video.